Went to go for a Mad Dog ride, and like all things Mad Dog, it didn't go so well. You can hear the rolling wrench fuel pump going. That means it's lean. That means it's not getting enough gas. So it is pumping a tiny bit, just enough to get some in the float bowl and to get the bike started, then it'll die. Kind of like having a vacuum pump. No fuel squirting out. Sounds like the pulsar unit's working, but the pump itself has failed. This pump is 2023, almost 3 years old. I think they have to change the video. Lifetime fix to maybe 3-year fix. This kit was $247, and I think $125. If you already have the pump on like your Grom or your Ruckus, then $125 is all it was. So the pump alone is about $122. So I'm gonna see if one of these eBay pumps for a Grom or a Ruckus that only cost 20-something will fix this. Worth a try. Got my eBay pump unboxing video right here. Damn, it really is a Honda part. I did not expect that at all. I thought it was gonna be some Chinese knockoff. I mean, it might be a Chinese knockoff, but it's in a OEM Honda part box. The original one says made in Japan. It's got some brand name on it, where the one that was in the OEM box does not say made in Japan. It does not have the brand name on it. I think it's a knockoff in an OEM box, but all the connections look the same. It just looks like a cheaper version of the original. Plugs right in. Let's see if this one pumps fuel, if that was my problem. It doesn't seem to be pumping fuel either. Got my positive and negative hooked up, got fuel in the pump. We're gonna touch that and see if the pump works. This is the old pump. So these pumps are a little strange. They kick on and they do a burst of pump and then they turn themselves off. That's why it has the pulse pump. They just don't pump like a Ghetto wrench pump. You have to tap it up and down on this to make it kick on and kick off. And you can see this one does not kick on and kick off. So this pump is definitely bad, and that's doing nothing but getting hot. All right, here's the new pump hooked up. You can see as I pulse the new one, that thing seems to be working. The issue might be in the pulsar unit. So I can't just hook electricity to this pump and run it constantly and use a fuel pressure regulator to control it, because the pump doesn't stay on constantly. And I don't think the pulsar unit knows pressure. I think the guy at Rolling Wrench has just figured out the right amount of pulses to not feed it too much fuel. I'm not really sure what's going on in that box, but I think I've had a failure of the box and the pump somehow. Maybe the box made the pump fail. Who knows? But I've got a good pump now. It's still not working. And I should ensure I don't have a clogged fuel system. See if I can suck fuel up easily into this syringe. And you can see it sucks fuel easily right up into the syringe. So it shouldn't be an issue of a clogged fuel line, or I use the syringe to pull fuel through the pump to try to prime it. And this would represent the carburetor. Obviously it's empty. And you can see the fuel is just not going through. I've ran the adjustment screw all the way from minimum to maximum. It's still just not pumping fast enough. So that was a complete waste of money. I'm not faulting the pump, I'm faulting this pro-build pulsar unit. I think that's the issue. And somehow I had the pump fail at the same time, so I couldn't get the other pump to even work. So the new pump works. This thing's just not sending the signal enough. Well, let's see what I got in my drawer of goodies. Oh look, I got a couple of them. Carbole, Amazon, Chinese pump. Man, here's one that's looks like a good pump to me. That's the Ghetto Wrench 2000. I can just put that on. It's already got all the adapters on it. All right, I got the Ghetto Wrench pump just thrown in there. That fuel pump there, out of the drawer, was off my electric Mad Dog conversion. So I didn't need it when I made the bike electric. That pump's about 2 years old also, and it's gonna go for more years. Haven't bolted it down or anything yet. Let's see how it pumps. When you first hook these things up, a lot of times, they'll airlock. I'll just run this to open air and turn it on. There we go. There's a lot of gas now. And that's not just a electric pump thing, that's a vacuum pump or anything. Sometimes when you try to get fuel into your carburetor, the air itself is keeping the fuel from going in there. It's enough back pressure. If you loosen the drain screw, the fuel will flow in there. That's probably what I should have done. But sometimes you can just disconnect it and get the fuel flowing. There, now when I turn the bike, you can see it fills it up. These electric pumps will stay running the whole time, so it's kind of unnerving. Watch the bubbles, they'll quit moving. Once it reaches this pressure in here, it'll turn the fuel off from going out the out hose. When the float bowl goes down and it has a demand for more fuel, then you'll see it flowing back out again. It stays running 100% of the time, but it doesn't actually push fuel until it needs it. Let's see if it runs better now. Yeah, that's all I needed. 100% fuel delivery problem. Can't go wrong with these cheap-ass Amazon fuel pumps. All right, ready to ride.